I know it's difficult to hear, but it's time to limit the First Amendment in order to protect it, and quickly before it's too late.
What do you mean?
I mean that we need to control the platforms, all the social platforms. We need to stack rank the authenticity of every person that expresses themselves online and take control over what they are saying based on that ranking.
The government.
The government
should control the social media.
Yeah.
We need to be clear about what we just saw, right? What just happened. A tech CEO with billions of dollars and influence just went on national television and called for the United States government to limit the First Amendment. That is the most un-American thing I have literally ever heard in my life. Okay, he said that the government should take control of social media, decide what people can say, what they can post, what they can hear. This is not China. This is America. We can say whatever the hell we want. He did not stumble. He did not backtrack. He said it openly. And that is what scares me the most, is nobody on that panel up and jumped. What? No, wait, what? No. I mean, that when I watched that, I was like, whoa, stop right now. Honey, take the kid. I gotta go. Because that was whoa, I gotta touch on that real quick. This is exactly why the First Amendment exists. I mean, not to protect the opinions we agree with, but to stop whoever is in power from, deciding what the truth is, which is something that Trump just loves to do. Fake news, fake news, fake news. Your polls are down historic lows. My polls are higher than they have any other president in the entire, history. This moment is a test of whether we still, believe in that. Look, I'm a progressive, guys. Okay, I care about the truth. And I don't want any president, not Biden, definitely not Trump, to have legal control over what Americans can say. Because that door swings both ways. And once it opens, it will never shut. This is not about fake news or harmful content. It's about who gets to decide, and if the answer is the state, then what we are building is not a democracy. I mean, it's a managed system where truth is filtered, by power. We already have laws against threats, harassment, and harm. This goes so far beyond that. I mean, this billionaire wants the government to be the final editor of public life. That is a line we do not cross, ever. We do not need to limit the First Amendment to save it. That doesn't even make sense. That's ridiculous. I mean, we need to defend it, even when it's uncomfortable, which is why we have protests, why we're allowed to say whatever we want. And you know what? Sometimes it is really painful to do so. But when it's uncomfortable, it's even that more important. One more thing. I want to end this with one more thing. Okay. A group of men got together and tried to build a nation. And when they were, drafting founding documents, our Constitution, they decided that this was the most important part of that Constitution. The First Amendment, the first thing they actually wrote in. Because without the First Amendment, I mean, why did we even fight the British? Why? We might as well have just kept going. Because, I mean, look, if the government is afraid of us because we can say what we want, tough luck. And I'll tell you right now, they just want more control. Thank you for watching. I am Jared Zisser, and this is Ring of Fire. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on notifications to make sure you are informed about everything important in progressive politics today. And if you are looking for fact-based independent reporting all day, every day, follow me here on Instagram or here on Facebook. See you in the next video.